I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
And I'm Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of
In
course.
our opinion is the best opinion on the
And
internet.
that opinion is getting stronger across the internet as well.
All right, whatever that means. But okay, today we're going to talk about, we actually had one of our subscribers ask us to provide her with some exercises for tennis elbow or lateral epicondylitis.
Right.
And we're going to put Nancy to the test here. She's actually going to try to put that word, lateral epicondylitis, up on that board right there. So it should be there right as we're speaking.
I love the digital world.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun. But tennis elbow, what is it?
Well, Brad?
Well, would be tennis elbow, but it's a...
It'd actually be on the outside.
Oh yeah, there we go, tennis elbow. And to cure it, you just get that tennis ball out of there. There you go.
And voila.
And you're done. If it was only that simple,
It's actually a very difficult thing to treat. Can last a long time. Inflammation on the lateral aspect of or the outside of the elbow.
Right here.
Yeah.
And the pain will oftentimes radiate down into here in the muscles where the muscles attach to the bone right here. It causes the pain. They start to, in a micro fashion, tear from the bone. Inflammation. Very tender. It can just really change your life as far as using that.
A lot of any gripping type activities. I think it's called shooter's elbow too. Do you ever hear that?
No, I have not, Bob.
I think the trigger finger.
Shooter's elbow. Okay.
Well, anyway, so we're going to show a couple exercises you can do. Basically, it's stretching and strengthening.
Right.
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 So let's start off with the stretches first. Brad, do you want to show us one?
Sure. My favorite one for this, it's you have to do it properly, otherwise it's not going to work, is you take your fist and you make a loose fist and you go down like this as far as you can, and you'll start to feel a stretch there, and to increase that stretch, you rotate this way. These muscles wrap around over to here, and as you do this or roll over, it'll stretch. It's not an aggressive stretch, but it will stretch. And you're really not going to be able to stretch this real aggressively anyways. It's probably going to be too tender, so I think this is a good one to start with.
It's nice that you can even do both arms at the same time.
Exactly.
Why don't you show the stretch the other way then?
Okay, the other stretch is here. Now, what I've been told that one of the last in-services I went to, if you stretch on the fingertips here, you put too much stress across the metacarpal joints here. And so put your hand down here and pull back here and stretch.
Although we have had people too that will stretch it this way, put it on a table, and again you can put your fingers off the edge and stretch this way.
Right.
Right, Brad?
Yep.
Looked like you were doubtful about that, but...
No.
Okay.
No. I'll talk to you later about it, Bob.
Alright.
I got a question, but it's between therapist and therapist.
We're moving on. All right, so those are the two main stretches that we want you to do. I mean, some people kind of work it this way and this way too. But now let's talk about a little bit of strengthening, Brad.
Okay. Now, when it's starting to feel better is you want to get that muscle strong. Once the inflammation's down, I mean, when these are tender, if you just tap that elbow like that, it'll make you really almost scream. I've had it on both arms myself.
Or say bad words.
Yeah, say bad words, and that's not good. Okay, you take a weight here, you go off the edge of a table, padded table is actually nice, and to work these muscles, I have a 2-pound weight here, and you go up like this and down. It's very simple, and that's working those muscles to get it strong.
Probably about 15 times?
Yeah, I like to use rule 10 to 15 times. If you're getting up to 20 times, you need to add more weight.
You really don't want to have much pain. Right. I was going to say, you could feel a little stress maybe on it, but no pain.
If it's too early, you're going to feel a sharp pain in there, and you're just going to re-aggravate it and get back to where you started. If you have some TheraBand, or you've been to the
or stretch band,
you can get this online now. You know, back when I was started therapy, you could get it with the therapist, but now you can get it anywhere. And you can put your foot on it, and you can go like this.
Be a little more like this.
Yeah, I don't have that range of motion, but you can literally see the muscles right there. Can you zoom in on that? I feel like Popeye. Come on, let's zoom in on it. I can see that right there, brachioradialis.
You should get an anchor tattoo.
Yeah, I should get a tattoo there. Yep, that'll be next week. So that's a good exercise for it.
All right, do you go the other way too, Brad?
Yeah, and you can do that. That's actually working the opposite muscles, but you should work on both sides.
Palms down.
Palms down.
So now we also do palms
palm
up.
up. I've got to get a better angle here. There we go. And now we're working the flexor muscles actually. So why are we working the flexor muscles, Bob?
From what I've seen, they like to balance it out, work both
Yeah,
sides.
work
that's all
both
I'm
sides,
saying.
yep.
So,
And then you can do the same here. Same thing, and you
Again,
can do it
pain-free.
like that.
has
Pain,
to be
yeah.
pain-free.
You know, fatigue pain is one thing when you're getting to 10 to 15 reps, if it's just
Right.
a source of pain to the fatigue. And you need to know your body, most people are aware of that. Then that's the way to do it with the TheraBand.
So, and as we always say, we can fix just about anything, Brad, right?
Except a,
Broken heart.
yes, and we're gonna get good at that someday.
Sure, yeah,
Maybe
we're gonna
not.
check it out. Cool. Peace out.